Hello, my name is Mike Dobish with the Richfield Fire Department. We're going to talk today about kitchen fires and cooking safety. Safety in the kitchen is probably the biggest thing that we see as a problem here in Richfield. Cooking fires are actually the #1 cause of fires in Richfield, as well as the nation. So we need to really be careful when we're cooking. One of the things we want to encourage people to do is really to be attentive when they're cooking. We like to say, look while you cook, just because that's really easy to remember. But the biggest thing you need to remember is you need to be there to watch what's going on in the kitchen. We don't want people to use water on kitchen fires. And in the video, you'll see the explosion that happens when you add water to liquid that's on fire or grease that's on fire. So the biggest thing is making sure that you've got all the flammable materials away from your cooking surface. Make sure your pot holders and your towels and everything else are far enough away that they won't be part of the fire. The other thing you need to do is just to make sure that you've got something around to put a fire out if a fire should start in a pan. Typically we recommend that you have a tight-fitting cover, and if you have a pan that doesn't have a tight-fitting cover, have a cookie sheet that you can use as a cover on that pan. Okay? Those are the best ways to put a fire out if you have a fire in your pan. The other thing is, if you're doing any broiling in the oven, make sure that you stay by, but also that there's no towels or anything else if you're going to be doing broiling in the oven, because those are also things that could start fires in your kitchen. If a fire should start in your kitchen, the first thing you need to do is call 911. And then, if you can safely put the fire out or control the fire by using a hot pad or a towel to protect yourself, put a cover on the pan. That's the best way to put the fire out. But don't go in there to peek to see if the fire is out. Leave that down, leave the cover on until the fire department gets there, and they'll check to make sure that the fire is out. Also, don't pick up the pan to move it. Okay? When this pan is very hot, it will burn through your oven mitts, and you have the potential to drop the pan, and that becomes a bigger fire in your kitchen. And typically, we've been to fires where people have burned their arms and their legs because they've dropped the fluid that was on fire, or they've dropped the pan. So don't pick up the pan, leave the pan in place. So remember, the best thing you can do if you have a kitchen fire, call 911. Then don't place yourself in danger, but if you can safely put a cover on the fire, put a cover on the fire, whether it's the tight-fitting lid or a cookie sheet, and then leave the cover in place and do not move the pan. Don't peek under the lid either, because the fire department will get there and we'll make sure the fire is out for you. But the first thing you need to do is call 911. That's the best thing you can do if you have a problem in the kitchen. Be safe.